It passed proposed changes. They proposed changes to the American Family Field funding bill that would direct less tax money to the effort if it becomes law. Now, the proposal would also add a ticket tax for non-brewer events. The Senate's bill would create a ticket surcharge of $2 per ticket and $8 per luxury box or suite for certain events held at American Family Field.